It's a surprisingly easy theft, and they're soon back home with the egg.
Hold on. Do you think we should open this?
Open it. This egg could give us powers beyond our wildest dreams. We could kill Rasmussen and his supporters.
And the villagers?
We could take over the whole country.
The world?
This must contain the spores Demon mentioned. And soon they followed his instructions and planted the demon's seeds. And bingo! A formidable army springs up. But can they handle it?
Many plagues, rich as one, would come down from the sky to show mankind the error of his ways. But no one expected this. A plague of turkeys born, with supernatural powers and savage cries. Killer turkeys, killer turkeys, killer turkeys, killer turkeys. No more will the turkey's meat be food for us to eat.
As a precaution, they consult the professor, a near neighbour.
With seeds in it. This could be some totally new life form.
When we are joint rulers of the kingdom, your lab will be well funded. Will you join us?
So this would finance my new steam-powered rocket ship that I've been working on. Excellent.
And see here, it's Cousin Jane, the sharpshooter, about to visit us from America. She can be our ally as well.
That's great news. You've given her the right house number, haven't you?
Oh,
Howdy, I'm Jane. I'm looking for the Kenilworthy homestead. I hear it's somewhere around these parts.
Yes, but whoever you are, hear me out before you go there.
So my cousins is no good, double-crossing.
Yes, and from what we hear, after they conquer England, their next target will be America. But I fear it's too late. They're assembling a hideous army of mutant poultry to attack His Majesty the King at this very moment, knowing him to be visiting locally with just a small retinue.
I'll get 'em. I'll get 'em right in there. And I ain't no chicken. I ain't scared of no honorary buzzard neither.
Oh no, the turkeys are already heading for the village. But
Meanwhile, here's the royal encampment. But what is this?
No more will the turkey's meat be food for us to eat. Now the boot is on the other feet.
What have we done?
We have the ringleaders, Your Majesty. 2 local men, the Kenilworthies.
So it has come to this. We are to be beheaded mercilessly at dawn tomorrow for treason.
Well, don't worry, dear brother. While you've been indulging in self-pity, I devised the ultimate plan.
No, surely not.
I've carved 2 false heads from mud, straw, and our cellmate.
Good God. You're our cellmate? I wondered where Thomas went. Is that a part of him?
Yes, he was certainly hard to skin. He was very tough to skin, old Thomas was. Do you think this might work?
Yes, I think it's going to work, you know.
Here they are, Your Highness.
Is the block ready yet?
Yes, Your Highness.
Guards, fetch the axeman.
I am a woodsman, tall and strong, stalwart, stern and hardy. To do the bidding of the king has ever been my study. Whether Viking, Greek or Roman, fiercely I would fight the foeman. But it is for traitors against his majesty I most reserve my might and fury.
Do your worst, executioner.
Stop! I know those 2 men. And they're wearing false heads.
Now the truth is out. But what is this?
Amid the confusion, the Professor opens fire from a rocky outcrop with a weapon of his own invention. But unluckily, he is unable to kill the king or wound any of his guards, only sorely injuring Rascalson, who is carried away back to the cottage.
Justice can be done.
Such are the wages of treason.
But Your Majesty, what about their sister? She must have known something of the scheme.
Lucinda Kenilworthy has already been sentenced to work in the royal kitchens as a turnspit. But what of that mystery gunwoman who saved us? Who was she?
Your Highness, she's gone back to America. She wanted no reward.
Then let the American people ever have our friendship and gratitude.
But when everybody's left for a celebration feast, it's the Professor again.
If I pack these heads in ice, they can be revived back at my lab and then grafted onto the bodies of villagers whom I can lure there with promises of ale. Come, my friends.
Come with me.